Well, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the cottage. We are doing the topic, what they really want. Big announcement about this live. Today's astrology chat is going to be lit. I am going to make you think totally differently about your North Node. That being said, if you would like a personal reading, well, guess what? You can do that. I have regular personal readings, which I'm running a flash sale on, but also I am also have added emergency readings. Okay. So you can now book emergency readings with me if you would like your reading faster. So you can see all that information and how to do that in the description box below this video. That's the only way to book a reading with me. I will never reach out to you first. Just keep that in mind. Okay. That being said, if you've not subscribed, hey, we would love to have you be a regular here at the cottage. So go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button while you're at it, because that does help us on the algorithm. I love hearing from you guys in the chat and in the comments. Hey, Beeve and Julie, Angelica, Elizabeth Ann, Angel, Necessary Truths, Malene, Necessary Truths. I'm glad you're here. I have not heard from you yet. And it is imperative that you reach out to me either by DM or email, okay? But anyway, how's everybody doing? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome to the cottage. Again, astrology chat, it's going to be lit. You don't want to miss it. All right, we are going to go in zodiac order today. And we will first start out with the backstory and then what they really want, kind of like we have been doing. Okay, let's go to Aries. All right, Aries gang, Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Hello. Aries, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I also check my nodes and stelliums. All right, let's get started. What they really want. What they really want. Let's take a look. Here we go, love bugs. Here we go. Let's get the backstory on your situation so that you will know if this is your story. Because as I often say, not every Aries is having the same experience. Take what resonates, leave the rest, check your other placements. That being said, let's get started. Let's get the backstory on your situation, Aries. Let's get the backstory. Here we go. 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 Hey, Legion, Mariah, Elizabeth Ann. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles here. Why is the sun reversed? Ace of Swords here. Is this person all about their career? I don't know. Let's see. Why is this? Give me more on the sun being in reverse, please. Sometimes that can be the sun is kind of a tricky card. Sometimes it can mean the same thing upright and reverse. So I want to see what the sun in reverse is about. As far as that goes, maybe things went bad for you, you and your person here. I don't know. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. Sun reversed, please. Oh, Ace of Wands in reverse, Three of Wands, Seven of, okay, very interesting here. So there is some, it's not smooth. It has not been smooth. Okay. You may have had a false start with this person. Okay, maybe some combativeness, maybe somebody being defensive, territorial here with the Seven of Wands, but the Three of Wands is here and it's in the upright. So I don't think all hope is lost in this thing, okay? I don't think all hope is lost. The Ace of Swords here tells me that your person wants communication. They want to talk through the issues that you guys have had. I think there's been some bumps in the road here. Let's get a little bit more on why the bumps are here. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. Why are these bumps in the road? Why are these bumps in the road, y'all? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go. What's these bumps in the road with the false start and the defensiveness? Maybe somebody was triggered. Six of Swords here, Ten of Cups, the World. Okay, so this is the thing. I believe this. I believe these bumps that I'm seeing in the road, Aries, your person wants to see these overcome. Okay, they want this tough cycle that has been between you to resolve. They want to resolve this, but in a healthy way, with the Ace of Swords coming out here and the 10 of the World card. Okay, the Ten of Cups is here. This person sees you as their happily ever after. which is very interesting here. The Six of Swords is here. Ordinary, sometimes that card can be a card of moving on, but when I see everything else here, because you have to take the cards as a whole, that card can mean moving past the rough spots towards peace. But, you know, the way that the cards came out, okay, she's moving towards the Ten of Cups, which is the happily ever after here with you. Okay. She or he, I mean, I don't read gender. Many of y'all know that here. So it's like, and there could be there could be have been distance here, certainly energetic distance or emotional distance with the Seven of Wands, but I don't think that's a lack of emotion here because we have the Ten of Cups. It's almost like triggered or defensiveness, or maybe somebody feeling territorial, like maybe there was some boundary issues between you two where somebody crossed boundaries, somebody crossed wires here as far as, getting really, and somebody needed to stand up for themselves, or did, I believe, stand up for themselves and and remind the other person of, hey, these are my boundaries here. These are hard and fast. These are not going to be, you're not going to come across these things. But I do believe with the World card here that this person wants to see this. This person feels like you guys can resolve this tough cycle that you've been in and move towards a happily ever after, okay? And be ready to take the next step together. And that's really what I'm picking up here. Anything else about this as far as what the Aries folks can be benefited from knowing? Hey, Tiger Woman. Hey, Kathy, I saw you earlier. Legion, I'm glad you're doing good. Here we go. Three of Pentacles here. The Devil reversed. The Hierophant. I told you this person, but I think this person wants traditional marriage with you. I'm just saying that. The Three of Pentacles. Let's take this slow. Let's start from the ground up. Let's build something stable. We've made some progress. We can take this all the way. We just need to cut out the toxicity. We need to respect one another's boundaries. And this is what I see here. This is what I see here. Your person wants stability in this thing with the King of Pentacles. A lot of times the King of Pentacles is about stability and family and being a family man or woman, okay, whichever the case may be, okay. So, and it can speak to somebody wanting to nurture this connection and to, provide and have a safe place emotionally, which is super cool, All right, as far as zodiac signs that have come out, let's go through those real quick. In the major arcana, you have pulled the fixed signs, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. And then you've got Leo once again here that has come out again. You've got Capricorn and Taurus that has come out again too. You have Earth, a pretty good bit of fire here, fair amount of air, a little bit of water, okay? So that's what I have here. The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck reminds us to make sure that we're happy on the inside, okay? And that will help this thing. Taking the high road many times, okay? Taking the high road as far as taking the advice of the Lovers card, okay? And so that's what I see here for you, Aries gang. All right, let's go to the Taurus gang. Where's the bull gang? Hello, Taurus gang. What is up? Reminder once again, do not miss astrology chat. I'm going to make you think totally differently about your North Node and how it's important. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Elise and Courtney, Tiger Woman. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's take a look. We're going to get your backstory on your situation first to make sure that this is your story. Not every Taurus is having the same experience. So that's why I tell you guys, take what resonates and check your other placements. Okay, here we go, bull gang. Here we go, Taurus gang. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Again, don't forget to drop a like. Here we go, Taurus. Let's take a look. Here we go, Taurus gang. What is up? Let's see here. Page of Cups is here. Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Hanging Man. What's this? What's the delay here? That Three of Pentacles in reverse is a little bit bothersome. I want to see what this is about. Let's get a little clarity on this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Can be somebody it can be a lack of cooperation. It can be a third party for some of you, maybe. I don't know. We're going to see what we can find out here. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Why is this Three of Pentacles here in the reverse? Why is this Three of Pentacles here in the reverse? Oh, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, but the Four of Cups in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Very interesting because, okay, you know, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse can speak to somebody not really fully investing in something, possibly wasting your time. But the Four of Cups in reverse is like at the same time holding on to you. So that's kind of a mixed message. That's kind of mixed signals is what I'm picking up here. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Mixed signals. Why is the Eight of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Eight of Swords here in reverse? Yeah, the Hanging Man. I think this person leaves you hanging, Taurus, as far as I think you're getting mixed signals from the Angelica. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for the generous donation. Thank you so much for that. It's like I feel like, yeah, okay, see the World reverse, but the Justice in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. So we've got, you know, they won't leave you alone, but they won't really do anything either. And that's totally unfair to you with the Justice card in the reverse. The Two of Wands in reverse is indecision, possibly between two people. But again, I'm getting a lack of forward movement here and stagnancy. And yet, on the other hand, keeping you tied up, and it's like giving you just enough. Thank you for that drowning music. It's like giving you just enough to keep you, you know, around and kind of energetically tied to this person, but yet not really moving forward or making a decision, or perhaps making a decision between two people, possibly. Okay. Definitely literally leaving you hanging, wondering what the actual F, right? And, you know, the Page of Cups here, the Eight of Swords in reverse, I find very interesting to come out with this, because the Page of Cups is, you know, that pages are children, okay, and it's like they do reach out, they do flirt, but I mean, it's a low amount of emotional investment. It can be a very happy-go-lucky, you know, like la 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 innocence that would be appropriate at age 11, okay. But I would imagine that I'm talking to grown people here, and it's almost like this person doesn't have a care in the world, like they're not even aware of the fact that they're giving you, or not aware. They may lack awareness, but it's like it doesn't. What I'm really getting is this. I don't think that they stop to consider how these mixed signals affect you. That's what I'm saying. I think whether intentionally or not, they're totally oblivious to how this mixed signal business affects you. And you know, one thing I can say about Taurus is this: security and stability and knowing where you stand is so important to the bull gang. I can't say this enough. Y'all know I have a Taurus daughter, and I know what is important to Tauruses. You guys like stability. You like knowing where you stand. You know, just tell me the truth, you know, but because I want something that I can stand on. And if this is not that, then fine. I'll go find my own, you know, foundation, or I'll build my own foundation. But if this is not going to happen with you, then you know, if this is a house of cards here, I need to freaking know. Right. And so it's like, man, you know, and I think you want to take a leap of faith with this person. You want things to work out, but on the other hand, this is what I'm really picking up here as being the challenges of this thing, Taurus. I want to know where this thing is going to go, and what this person really wants. And I know you want to know that too, because I'm picking a hell of a lot of mixed signals here. I mean, I'm just saying. All right, hang on. Here's what we're going to do. So what do they really want? Can we pin this down? Can we pin this down? What do they really want? I'm almost wondering if they know what they really want with this Page of Cups coming out representing your person. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Yep, you are a Taurus sun. You are a Taurus sun drowning in music. All right, what do they really want? They really want Four of Wands in reverse, Queen of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess. You know what's interesting is this: they're not looking. Okay, so the way that I have picked up your person's energy, kind of like that of an 11-year-old, and that would be appropriate if we were dealing with a child. We're not. I don't think so. Okay. I don't think this person is, the Four of Wands is in reverse. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. I think this person just lacks emotional maturity. They're not even thinking long-term, Taurus. They're not with the Four of Wands in reverse here. It's not even a thought with the Eight of Swords coming out in reverse, the Page of Cups in their energy. The Queen of Cups in reverse tells me that they just lack the ability to emotionally invest on the level of a grown person. Okay. And that's what I've really got here. And the High Priestess is here. That almost speaks to secrets, some things not being communicated. I don't know. But it's like, it's very interesting. Maybe your intuition has been trying to tell you this. Maybe that's why this card is here. Why is the High Priestess here? The Strength card in reverse, the Hermit. Okay, yeah. All right, so what the High Priestess has been telling you to do is this situation is draining you with the Strength card in reverse and the Hermit card in the upright. Better to fly solo. Your intuition is screaming at you. That's why the Hermit card came out. That's why this is here. And I think you know this intuitively, but maybe this is just confirmation that you needed through this reading. But that's what I'm picking up here, Taurus gang. All right, we got Leo energy. We have Virgo. Pisces is here. Aries is here. There's Pisces again. Then you have the fixed signs here. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Here is Libra. Gosh, a lot of major arcanas in this thing. Taurus, you're on the bottom of the deck here. Very interesting. All right. So as far as, let's see, we have quite a bit of water here, fair amount of earth and fire, and then a little bit of air. That's what I got for you, Taurus. That's what I got. That's what I got. Don't forget, again, a lit astrology chat that's going to really change the way you think about the North Node and why it is so important in helping you with your manifestations. All right. Let's go to Gemini. Let's go to Jim's. Hello, Gemini. How you guys doing? Thank you, Drowning in Music, for the feedback. Hey, Link, what's up? Hey, T. All right, here we go. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North or South Node, third house stellium. Here we go, Jim's. First, we're going to get a backstory to see what, if this is your story, because not every Gemini is having the same experience, right? So you take what resonates and leave the rest and check your other placements, okay? All right, here we go, Gemini. Let's get the backstory on this thing first. And again, check astrology chat. You don't want to miss it. All right, here we go, Jim. The backstory, Jim's. Here we go. Well, there's the High Priestess here, the Star. Very spiritually. Oh my God, the Six of Cups. Holy freaking crap. The Six of Cups. I'm picking up this. Damn, Gemini, who is this? This is like a very spiritual connection here. I mean, I'm picking up past life AF. And look, I'm not into twin flames, and y'all know why. Many of you that know that, I don't even believe in them. But what I do believe is this is a soulmate. It has to be. This has to be a person. And we have many. We have many soulmates, okay? This is somebody you've got history with from a past freaking life. It may or may not be an ex. I'm not saying that from this lifetime. It may or may not be. I haven't picked that up. But what I can tell you is you have known this person for several lifetimes, more than likely. And if you don't believe in that, well, okay. But that's what I got here. Wow. Okay, I got to know more about the High Priestess. We got the High Priestess here, the Star, the Six of Cups here. What is this High Priestess about? Many of you may have known this person for a long time in this lifetime, but I'm going to tell you something. You've known this person before. Okay. What's this High Priestess about, Gemini? What's this High Priestess about? Are there secrets here? Are there secrets here, Gemini? Let's take a look. Let's see what we can find out. The Judgment card. The Hermit. Okay. The Eight of Swords. You know what, Gemini? I think sometimes, and this probably would drive you nuts, knowing, and I'm a Gemini, y'all know that. I think sometimes you may feel shut out by this person. I think at times you may feel shut out by this person. And I don't think, I'm not picking up cheater vibes or anything like that. No. I just think this person withdraws, and I think it drives you nuts. It drives, you know, and Gemini, I know you. We're social butterflies. We like interacting with people. And it makes you feel like, what the heck is going on? You know, it probably makes you feel like you're in the dark. Okay. It may make you feel like you go up in your head a little bit with, you know, but I think this person shuts you out and it drives you nuts. You may have talked, and I think, well, you know what I think happens, Gemini, with this Judgment card, Eight of Swords, even in the reverse, Gemini, what I think is this, is I think when this person when it feels to you like this person shuts you out, that you go up in your head and start to make up scenarios. You know how we can get up in our head, Geminis, and we start making judgments about the situation before we have the whole truth. Okay. And I think this is a big fat mind F for you, if you know what I mean. All right. Thank you for that, Safel. Thank you for the feedback. Give me more on this. Give me more on the star card here. And I think you feel isolated by this person when that happens. I think you're just like, hey, I'm here. I can help. What can I do? Talk to me. What's going on here? The Fool card is here. The Ace of Cups. There is this part, 8 of Wands. This person actually has every intention of moving forward in this connection. I believe that's what they're wanting. But at the same time, the 8 of Wands is here in the reverse. They shut you out, and you feel like you feel like there's things that again, I don't really get that this is, somebody being sneaky, but I feel like what I feel from you, Gemini, is that you feel like this person, whenever something is bothering them, they don't open up to you. They just internalize everything. And you're like, hey, that's what I'm here for. I might not be able to fix the problem, but okay. I mean, at least, I can be a support for you, but I can't be a support for you if you don't tell me what the heck is going on here and why you're withdrawing and why you're sitting in here like a lump on a log, or literally withdrawing. Okay. It could be either one here. I'm picking this up very strong. I feel like this person has love for you. I really do. Or they feel like it could grow to that. There's an innocence about the way this person feels about you with the 6 of Cups, Ace of Cups here, and the Fool card here. But at the same time, it's like you're like, what the heck is going on? And it's a big fat mind F for you. It's a big fat mind F. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups here. I believe this person has emotion for you. Hey, Ashley. 7 of Pentacles is here. The Devil in reverse. The 3 of Wands. Man, Gemini, you're trying to be patient with this person. You are trying to be patient with this person. You're trying to not go off. You're trying to not get like a toxic Gemini, and I get it. But at the same time, I think you're really struggling with this thing. Fair enough. Fair enough. What do they want? What do they want, Gemini? Let's see if we can find out for you. What do they actually want? 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 Let's take a look. Hey, Leslie, how are you? Hey, Jackie. Here we go. So y'all are birthday twins. That's awesome. They want forward movement. The Chariot, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. This person finds you very attractive. They want something stable with you. They feel like you can overcome this. They do, Gemini. They feel like you can overcome it. The Chariot here, that's a warrior in the winter. The Chariot card is all about overcoming some really tough obstacles here. I think if I had to guess, Gemini, what I believe is this. I think your person is currently going through a lot. And for better or worse, this person is choosing to deal with this on their own. I don't get that they're cheating. I don't get that they're acting shady. I don't get any of that stuff. I just feel as though that in their minds, they are just trying to withdraw and deal with this on their own. And to be honest, Gemini, I'm going to say this. Even though I'm a Gemini, as many of you know, sometimes I do this. Sometimes I withdraw. And I don't talk to other people about sometimes I do. It just depends. Geminis, a lot of Geminis, this, a lot of times we deal with and process our emotions by verbalizing them to somebody that is close to us that we trust, whether it's our partner or friend or whatever. But then there are other times, and I don't know if this is true for you guys, but for me as a Gemini, there are other times I'll completely withdraw and internalize and deal with it all on my own and get it all figured out before I mention anything to anybody. And that may be days or weeks sometimes, right? And so that's what I have here. All right. As far as zodiac signs, we have Cancer, we have Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, and Capricorn is here, and Aries and Aquarius. Lots of major arcanas on the board. All right. So let's take a look. Let's see what else we have here as far as the minor arcana. You have a pretty good amount of fire, fair amount of earth and water, a little bit of air here. All right, so that's what I have here, Gemini. That's what I have here. That's what I got. That's what I got. Where's the Cancer gang? All right. Again, don't forget to catch Astrology Chat. It is going to be lit. It's going to be lit. I'm going to make you think totally differently about how to manifest. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You're welcome, Caroline. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, North or South Node, and fourth house stelliums. Hey, Rising Phoenix. Here we go. From who is YT? Rising Phoenix. You talking about YouTube or what? No. Hey, Jasmine. Hey, Marlene. Hey, Link. Here we go, Cancer. All right. Well, first, we're going to get the backstory on your situation so that you know whether this is your story or not. Okay. Not every Cancer is having the same experience. And I do encourage you to take what resonates, leave the rest, and check your other placements. That being said, let's get started, Cancer, and get the backstory on your situation with your person. What's the backstory? What's the energy's been like between you two? What's that going on? What's going on here? Okay, so I have the King of Pentacles here, Five of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Cups. So very interesting for a lot of you Cancers. There's history here with this person. Okay. Oh, you may have to unsub and resub, Rising Phoenix, because I know my notifications should have gone out. But anyway, I'll have to see if it went out on my other thing. But Cancer, a lot of you guys, there's reconciliation energy here. There is reconciliation energy here with this person. Okay. And what I'm really picking up here is that you guys, I don't know if you guys are on the outs and have come back together. I don't know if there's a pattern of being on the outs and coming back together. Okay, it could be either way, but there's a, it's like there's a strong desire to work things out and to make this thing last and be stable and happy with the King of Pentacles, Ten of Cups here. And the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that tells me there's been some obstacles here. And it seems as though there's a desire to want to overcome these obstacles on one or both sides. Maybe both sides, I don't know. But for a lot of you guys, I think you have broken up and reconnected with this person at some point in the past, at least once, for a lot of you. Okay. Give me more on this Five of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? What is this overcoming? What is that about? What is that about? What is that about? Hey, Joanne. What is that about? This Five of Pentacles in the reverse. What is that about? What is that about? Let's take a look. What is that about? What is that about? Page of Wands in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, the Moon in reverse. Okay, so very interesting. So what I feel like is this. There has been some shenanigans of some sort. It could be lies. It could be shenanigans that I don't know if this person told you about it or you found out about it, okay, when they were acting the fool. Page of Wands reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, the Moon reverse. But for whatever reason, there was something that came to light, whether this person told you about it and owned up to it, or you found out about it in other ways. And I think that is what caused the issue between you two. Okay. When the games came out, or the lies, or the, shenanigans, whatever the shenanigans were here. And I think that there is a strong desire to overcome this. And you may already have gotten back together over whatever this thing is. This could just be history. Okay. This very well may be history, maybe even a repeating pattern for some of you, possibly here. But it looks to me like there's a strong desire to work through things here with the Ten of Cups here. Okay. That's really what I'm picking up on, Cancer. I want to know specifically what your person actually wants. I think that there's a lot of thought about this thing being a happily ever after. With the Ten of Cups here. Let's take a look. Page of Cups. I've got apology here. Two of Cups here. Chariot card. I think this person wants to move forward and overcome this stuff. Once again, the Chariot card is about overcoming really tough obstacles in a good, healthy, high vibrational way. Okay. And the Page of Cups is an apology here. The Two of Cups. This person wants This person wants a relationship with you and they want it to last. They feel like you guys want the same things. They feel like this thing could be, is long-term. They feel like you love them and they feel like they love you too. They want forward movement and they want to overcome whatever these obstacles are. And that is what I am picking up very, very strongly, Cancerians. As far as zodiac signs, we picked up your energy pretty heavily here with the moon card and the chariot card, okay? Pisces, Scorpio possibly here as well. But again, you may be dealing with another Cancer. We have, let's see what we have here. A fair amount of water, pretty good amount of water, fair amount of earth, a little bit of air and fire. Very interesting here. Very, very interesting, Cancerians. All right. Let's go to Leo. Let's go to Leo. What's up, Leo gang? What is up, Leo gang? How you guys doing? Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. North or south node, fifth house stellium. Here we go, Leo. All right, here's what you need to know. First, we are going to do a backstory to see if this is your particular set of circumstances. Not every Leo is having the same experience. And so that's why I always say take what resonates and check your other placements, okay? Here we go. Thank you, Coca-Cola. How you doing, Lorraine? Julia, how you doing? Good to see everybody. Here we go. Here we go. Jamie, I hope you're doing good. All right, Leo, let's get the backstory on your situation. Backstory, please. Backstory. Drive safe, Jamie. King of Swords here in the reverse. Four of Swords. Ooh, the World in reverse. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm picking up that somebody was a little bit obstinate. Somebody may have been stubborn, obstinate, maybe even a little bit combative with the King of Swords in reverse, possibly with the words that they use, or I don't know. The Four of Swords here in the upright, very stressed out about it, but and I kind of think a lot of you guys, whoever I'm talking to, you might be on a break with this person. This may have stressed one or both of you out. But then here's what's interesting here. The major arcana here, the World in reverse, that's the trump card here. That's the I'm not done card here. Okay, that's unfinished business. I'm not done. So this almost tells me that where you guys seem to be is kind of letting things calm down and settle down for a period of time, and then you may try to reconnect later to figure this thing out. Sometimes emotions can be running high, and if we're not careful, we can give to that in the wrong kind of a way and handle that in the wrong kind of way where tempers can flare, and it can be very exhausting. But it's almost what I feel like with the King of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you guys did not, somebody didn't, either one of you both didn't hear the other one. Like there was a failure of the message to be understood by the other person on one or both sides. And I don't know if this was a miscommunication. I don't know if somebody was being stubborn, but I'm getting that you guys didn't hear each other. Maybe you were talking too loud. Maybe you were yelling too loud, possibly. But that's what I'm picking up on here. Let's see more on this King of Swords in reverse, please. Let's get more on that for you, Leo. More on that for you. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Christy. What's up? Let's see more about this King of Swords in the reverse, okay? Let's see more about that. More about that King of Swords in reverse, please. More about the King of Swords in reverse, please. Ten of Swords. Ooh, oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Five of Wands, Page of Wands. Very interesting, because you know what's interesting is this, is I think this has been very painful. I quite honestly, with the Ten of Swords here, King, what I've, the scenario I just saw, I think the words that were spoken, I think there may have been some very harsh words spoken that were very painful. With the Ten of Swords here, I'm picking up words, communication. I'm picking up air energy, communication. It may or may not have been an air sign. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm picking up words being harsh and painful, or information that came out that was harsh and painful. Could have been lies that caused pain. Okay. And it's almost like with the Five of Wands here, the more you thought about it, the worse it got. And that's why that resulted in this Four of Swords here. And I almost wonder if your person has taken any responsibility for their part in this thing with the Page of Wands here. You know, not always necessary truths. It can be many things. It can be stubborn. Okay. It can be a dunce. It can be a dumbass. Cards can mean a lot of different things. Tarot reading is more than just memorizing meanings and spouting them out. So, not always a liar. I don't need y'all to help me read. I'm just saying that's it's kind of a no-no. All right. Very interesting here. The Star in reverse, the Six of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So very interesting. I don't know that this person has really, I think that this has been, I think the sexual chemistry between you two is great. But at the end of the day, I think that these harsh words that are spoken between you, I don't know that this person takes responsibility in their part. I think you were fine. I think. But that's what I'm really picking up here. That's what I'm really picking up. Sorry about that, Leo. I got a little bit distracted. But I just don't think this person's taking responsibility. I think they want a new start with you with the Ace of Wands. But at the same time, I don't think they're taking responsibility for what they've done in this thing. I really don't. Because I think their words have been very painful towards you with the Ten of Swords here. I think this has to do with communication or things that have been very painful towards you. What does this person really want? What does this person really want? I kind of think they want to work this out. I think they do. With the World card in reverse, I think that's their intention, is to work this thing out. I think in their mind, you are only on a break. Well, Elizabeth Ann, then this is not your story and you don't need to comment. Page of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords, Magician in reverse. Here's what I get. This person is not going to ever take responsibility for their part in things. They're just not going to ever take responsibility for their part in things. And I think they're going to continue to gaslight and manipulate. And the pain is real with the Three of Swords here. I don't know if you're even going to stay in this thing. Nine of Cups in reverse here. I think the only way you could win in this thing is to become codependent. And that's not really a win. That's not really a win. But I'm getting to walk that the only way to win with this person, and this is not a win, is to walk on eggshells. I think this person is a jackass. I'm just going to be honest. I get this person being very volatile. That's what I'm getting here. And that's what I'm getting here. All right. Good morning, Aunt and Crystal Russell. How are you? All right, here we go. As far as zodiac signs here, we have Gemini, we have Aquarius, we have Leo and Taurus, and Scorpio here. All right, we got, as far as minor arcana, you got a fair amount of air. You got a fair amount of fire, a little bit of water, and a little bit of earth. That's how that rolls. Mostly air though, but we had a pretty good amount of fire as well. So there we go. Oh, I'm sorry, Elizabeth. I misunderstood you, love. I didn't understand what you're saying. You were agreeing with me. I'm sorry. I need to quit reading the chat. I was reading some other stuff, Elizabeth, and it got me distracted. And my bad. I apologize. I'm so sorry. My apologies. All right. Hey, Britt, what's up? Let's go to Virgo. And then we're going to do astrology chat. You do not want to miss astrology chat. It is going to make you rethink in the entire thing that you have been reading and hearing, even from me, about North Nodes. All right, let's go, Virgo gang. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Listen, Virgo, let's get the backstory on this thing first, because not every Virgo is having the same experience, okay? And we get the backstory so that you see if this is your story, and you'll know whether or not this is you. And if not, then just take what resonates and check your other placements. Okay, Virgo gang. Here we go. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North or South Node, 6th house stellium. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go, Virgo. Here we go. What's the backstory on this thing? The Hierophant in reverse, the Strength card, the 6 of Pentacles. I'm getting breadcrumbing here. I'm getting breadcrumbing here with the Hierophant in reverse, the Strength card, the 6 of Pentacles. I think your person either is a commitment phobe or a promise breaker. I think they make you a lot of promises that they never fulfill, and they keep making excuses one after the other with the Strength card here. I think they're holding back. And I feel like that they make excuse after excuse after excuse. And I think they breadcrumb you along and give you just enough to keep you hooked. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what I'm picking up on, Virgo. Either they broke a vow with you or broke a promise, or they're a commitment phobe with the Hierophant here in reverse. It's the reason I say that is because that card can mean other things, but the cards around it is why I'm specifically focusing on those two as the possibility for the majority of the Virgos. And I believe this person holds back, and I think that the reason I think what they do is they keep making you promise after promise after promise with the 6 of Pentacles here. But at the end of the day, the 2 trump cards here are the major arcana. The Strength card, the card of holding back, and the Hierophant reversed, the card of non-committal or broken promises or broken vows. One or the other. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Let's get a little bit more on what this Hierophant in reverse is really trying to tell us here. Let's see here. Let's see more about that. Hey, lovely. How you doing? Let's see more about that. Here we go. Here we go. Yes, lovely. You can have a reading. Book one. Go in my description box and book a reading. That's how you get one. Oh, 6 of Wands is here. The 8 of Pentacles is here. For some of you, 5 of Swords. For some of you, this may have been a workplace thing or whatever. But what's interesting is this. I think this is very surface with the 6 of Wands. I think this person breadcrumbs you because they like the way you make them feel. But at the end of the day, it's a big game to them. I think they string you along, play games with you because they enjoy the attention that they get from you, Virgo. I think you're very attentive to this person and they like it. And being attentive is nice, but not whenever you're dealing with somebody that is maybe an attention hoe, or that's this feels very surface. This person feels very shallow. I mean, I'm just going to call it like I see it here. This feels very shallow to me. And Virgo, you're not a shallow sign. You're just not, for the most part, Tell me more about this thing for the Virgos. Tell me more about this thing for the Virgos. Oh, drowning in music. Thank you for that. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse, the Tower in reverse, the Death card. Very interesting because, this person, I don't even think this person's what I'm getting is I'm here for a good time, not for a long time. I'm just here for a good time, but not for a long time. because the death card is really here. The Tower in reverse, the King of Pentacles in reverse. I think that's the vibe they're giving off. I think we're going to find out what they really want, if that's really what this is. But I do believe that this thing is, I think this person is like a look for me when you see me kind of person. And I think they string you along, Virgo, and lead you on just to keep you, you know, at arm's length, right? If I said this right. And if I had to guess, Virgo, I think in your mind, it's felt like you've held this thing together yourself. And it probably feels like you're trying to, you know, what am I trying to say? It probably feels like you're trying to herd cats. Yeah. It feels like you're trying to herd cats. You know, you ever tried to gather up cat? Yeah, it's not going to work that well. Okay. It feels very much like you're trying to hold something together, juggle, you know, 18 circular plates at once, right? Juggling whatever it is I'm trying to say. I don't know if y'all are understanding that. But anyway, hey, Michaela, what's up? So what does this person actually want? What does this person actually want? What does this person actually want? Let's take a look. What does this person actually want? What does this person actually want? Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands. I want your sex. That's all they want. Nine of Cups in reverse. They're a player and they want to keep playing. Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands in the upright, Nine of Cups in reverse. And what they want from you is for you to be codependent towards them. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want you in chains, essentially. They want you in chains. You know what I mean? And that's really what I've got here. I got to call it like I see it. Be careful of pregnancy, Virgo. All right. In the major arcanas, heavy Scorpio here. Leo and Taurus have made an appearance as well. Who else here in the minor arcana? Let's see what we can come up with. We got a lot of earth. A lot of fire. A little bit of water and air. That's what we got. That's what we got. That's what we got, Virgo. All right, y'all ready for astrology chat? It is time. It is time. We are about to challenge the way that you think about the North Node. All right. Are y'all sitting down? I got a bombshell to drop on you today that we have not discussed on this channel yet. So this is brand spanking new, hot off the press. Are you ready? Did you know that most of you have the equivalent of 2 North Nodes? What, Auntie Karen? That can't be possible. You're full of crap. No way. You're kidding me, Auntie Karen. No way can we have 2 North Nodes. Are you freaking kidding me? That doesn't even make any sense. Yes, it does. I'm not. Okay, there are some of you that may not. I'm going to tell you how to know. How can that be, Auntie Karen? That's baloney. I've never heard that before in my life. I get it. I know. Sit down. Hold on. All right. Let's see, Maryam, you are onto this. You already get it. I am a Cancer North Node. The North Node is in my first house, which is ruled by Aries. Aries, people. So, wait a minute, Auntie Karen. So, what are you saying? Are you a Cancer North Node? Or are you an Aries North Node? Kind of both. Hear me out. Here's the deal. It is my humble opinion that you need to know not just the sign of your North Node, but what house is it in. Why? Because you will feel so much more fulfilled when you are in the highest vibration of both of those signs, okay? Both the zodiac sign and the sign of the house that it is in. So what I got to do is become a high vibrational Aries and do it like a high vibrational Cancer and do it like an Aries would do, and yet maintain my sense of self. You're like, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I know. And where this gets really tricky is when the two seem to contradict each other. I'll use my daughter as an example. She is an Aries North Node, and her North Node is in the 7th house, which is ruled by Libra. Libra's her South Node. Wait, Auntie Karen, how can she become a Libra and yet try to get away from it too? Here's how. What she has to do is to become a high vibrational Aries and a high vibrational Libra, not a low vibe. Her comfort zone is low vibrational Libra, which would be codependency and people pleasing and all of that, right? But her high vibrational, okay. And also because her North Node is in the 7th house, another comfort zone of hers is when she does speak up for herself, she's very combative and she hollers and yells and nobody listens to her. So what she has to do is advocate for herself in a diplomatic way, in a cooperative way. So it's like there's a two-edged sword there. So let's talk about how this affects all of you. Okay. So in general, the North Node, the sign and the house, reveals your soul's mission and where your soul wants to grow. And when you embrace both the sign and the house in its highest vibration, you will feel the happiest, the most fulfilled. Okay? Those are the traits that your soul is pushing you to develop. And this is why you're not really going to be happy until you are embracing both the high vibrations of the zodiac sign of your North Node and the zodiac sign associated with the house that your North Node is in. That being said, let's go down all the houses. We're going to talk about all 12, right? Let's go through all 12 of them. Are you guys ready? Get a pen and paper. I will give you a minute to do that. Get a pen and paper. Get a pen and paper. You will want this, okay? Because we are going to talk about how these are going to affect you as far as your North Node sign and house, okay? We're going to cover both. So this is going to be we're going to cover a lot in a little bit of time. So you may even want to come back to this, and I will timestamp this, okay? If you want to come back to it, okay? Oh yeah, Beeve, absolutely. And Pisces readings resonate for me because I have a stellium in my 12th house. Taurus reads resonate for me because my stellium is in Taurus that's in my 12th house because I'm a Gemini rising. So automatically the sign before that, which is Taurus, is my 12th house. So anyway, grab a pen, grab a notebook, come back and watch this again after the fact. We will timestamp. Okay, here we go. Let's talk about this. We're going to go through this house by house or sign by sign. This is going to be in zodiac order. As you know, the first sign of the zodiac is Aries. The first house is the first house. So very interesting because, for example, I'm a Gemini rising. So I have Gemini as my first house, right? So it's kind of like Gemini meets Aries. But that being said, we're talking North Nodes now. Okay. If you have either an Aries North Node or your North Node is in the first house, either one of those things, okay? By the way, let me stop here. Let me write this website down, astrofix.com, and I'm going to type this. Hang on. Okay. That is the website that I'm going to recommend for this discussion because you can go in there and ask it to look up Aries North Node in the 7th house, Taurus North Node in the 4th house. It's going to give you the intersection of the house and the sign of your zodiac sign. So it's going to tell you what your specific focus is as these, because there's 144 possibilities. I can't cover all that right now, but you need to be able to marry the two is what you need to be able to do. All right. So that being said, if you have an Aries North Node or a North Node that is in the first house, here's your job. Developing a sense of self, ability to exist and function on your own independently without relying on another person or a partner to define you. Setting boundaries. Relationships will greatly improve once you learn to be independent. So if you have a first house North Node, if your North Node is in your first house, and mine is, I'm a Cancer North Node, but it's in my first house. The only way that I can relationship is to first become independent and be comfortable in my own skin. More so than other people. This is a challenge spot for people with Aries North Nodes or a first house North Node. Certainly my story. That being said, you must build a strong identity. You have to get away from defining yourself in relation to other people. You have to be brave and stand up for yourself. Avoid people pleasing and paying so much attention to other people's opinions. You have to overcome things like abandonment issues and clinginess or loneliness and worrying about other people's expectations of you. One of your challenges, if you have a first house North Node or an Aries North Node, is it's hard for you to even know who you are. The things that you have to work out are self-confidence, self-esteem, and avoid being too absorbed in your partner's wants and needs, and focus on your needs. Okay, it's about being bold. And the tendency that people with an Aries North Node or your North Node being in the first house, one of the struggles is we tend to choose people for our partners who are selfish or domineering, because that actually makes us feel comfortable, because it puts us in that very toxic, stagnant comfort zone, right? Of the low vibrational side of that. Okay. This is not just true in romance. This is true in friendships and in business. We have to learn to say no in peace and love. Okay. Things that are good for this, for somebody with that North Node in either first house or, I don't know, Sarby, you have to X out of the live chat, love. But anyway, physical exercise, focusing on the root chakra and focusing on your body. Okay. Those are the things to keep in your mind. If you have your North Node in your second house or a Taurus North Node, if you have a Taurus North Node or if your North Node is in the second house, either one of those things, here we go. Your struggles, having a sense of security, you deal with insecurities. You have a strong focus right now to focus on building your self-worth, your self-esteem, and learning to rely on yourself for stability, self-reliance, okay? Finding out what is important to you as opposed to other people. Your opinion of yourself is not based on other people's opinions. You can over-rely on other people for your stability. You've got to learn to rely on yourself and finding strength and stability and security in yourself. We have trust issues and power struggles many, many times, okay, associated with that, that placement, okay? That being said, we have to, another struggle associated with, if you have a Taurus North Node or a second house placement of North Node, if your North Node is in your second house, another struggle here is to avoid using physical intimacy, sex, to manipulate people to get what you want. This placement for your North Node is many times associated with prostitution. I'm just saying. In this situation, your challenge is to learn to be grounded and to create stability within yourself, especially in your areas of your own views of your self-confidence, material, financial stability, and in relationships, okay? Third house or Gemini, North Node. If your North Node is in your third house or you have a North Node of Gemini, your focus and your challenge spot is connection with other people, with learning and with your thinking process, connecting with the people right around you, okay? Work, friends, being social, and being present where you are. Many times people go off in the wild blue yonder and they start thinking about other things. No, we need to come back in, okay? Avoiding procrastination for people who are third house North Nodes or Gemini North Nodes. Developing actual tangible skills as opposed to just thinking ideas in terms of abstract, okay, so that you can actually execute things and make things come together to make your things come to reality. Your dreams come to reality. Okay. Focusing is on communication, writing, and journaling. It is very hard for people with this North Node as far as having social skills. Okay. One of the challenge spots is social anxiety and having poor social skills and staying in your inner world and not really seeing people, even though you're amongst other people right around you, and feeling lonely in a room full of people. And it's time to work on social skills and engaging with people outside yourself if this is your, your North Node. If your North Node is in your 4th house, or you have a Cancer North Node, okay, your focus should now be home and family, going with the flow and giving up control. You have a tendency to want to be a control freak, but you've got to allow things to unfold organically and not be so rigid on following the rules and being overly focused on rigidity and rules and inflexibility. This placement, one of the challenges here that people deal with is workaholism. The focus needs to be on family, okay, and going with the flow. One of the struggles that somebody with a North Node of Cancer, or your North Node being in the 4th house, has is being underdeveloped from an emotional standpoint. Your emotional side is undeveloped. So you're pushed to overdevelop. I'm a Cancer North Node, so we're talking about me in this case, okay? You may have, hello, this is so me. You may have had a parent who was focused only on accomplishments and not concerned at all with how you felt, your emotions. Okay. Their complete definition of you was, what were you able to accomplish? Okay. And so this kind of really, really exacerbate the situation. Okay. Now, your focus again needs to be on family life, cooperation, creating emotional safety for yourself and others. Okay. In the past, you may have felt isolated from others because of an authority figure in your life. Hello, daddy issues. That was me. Okay. Being okay with who you are. Okay. Now, let's talk about the 5th house, ruled by Leo. So if your North Node is in the 5th house, or you have a Leo North Node, here's what your soul growth is about. And this is how you are going to feel the most fulfilled. Learning to be yourself, self-expression, instead of worrying about identifying and going along with the pack, the group. Yup. Being your own person. Not being afraid to vote against and stand out from the crowd, overcoming your fear of expressing yourself and your anxiety of being judged by others. Okay. Avoid stifling your personality and needing to fit in and going along with the crowd. Okay. And voting like everybody else votes, just to, be like everybody else. Okay. It's about reclaiming your individuality. All of these things are your challenge areas if this is your North Node. Okay. It's also about embracing your creative side. Very, very fulfilling for people in this situation with this placement to focus on things like painting, acting, arts, music, crafts, dance, cook. You know my saying about dance, even if you look like a frog in the blender? This is for you. This is who I'm talking to specifically when I say that. I don't care if you look like a frog in a blender. It is time to dance, right? Okay. And don't worry about what people think, right? Avoid the fear of being different. Self-confidence, crucial life lessons for you people if you have a Leo North Node or a 5th house placement of a North Node. Okay. Self-esteem as well. Be present and not so focused on the future that you can't be here. Finding joy in the here and the now, and in being childlike. Avoid being overly focused on hopes and dreams and not yet turning them into reality, pipe dreams kind of thing. Don't count on other people to fulfill your hopes and dreams. It's about learning to do that yourself, okay, in your own beautiful, flamboyant way, right? Learning to adjust, have fun, and enjoy life, focusing on hobbies, leisure time, and romance. Okay. And children, interacting with children is something you will find very fulfilling, whether it's yours or other people's. Okay. Your family members that have children, and embracing your own inner child. Right now, let's go to the 6th house, Virgo energy. Okay. So if you have a Virgo North node, or you have your North node in the 6th house, let's talk about where your soul wants to grow and where you're going to feel the most fulfilled. This is where you are going to want to focus on the importance of service to yourself and others, and creating order in your life. Okay. Your struggle is that you have these great dreams, but your struggle is making the routines to turn those dreams into reality. Many of you know of the card in Moonology that says your dreams need a practical plan. That's who that card is talking to. For those of you who have a Virgo North node, or a North node that is in the 6th house. Okay. So it's about creating these routines and order and organization to make these things happen. Avoid running away from relationships and professional situations as a form of escapism. Escapism is going to be something that you fight. Okay. But you've got to stay and work things out. Okay. Avoid getting caught up in dreamland and the escapism and focusing too much on the mystical. Okay. Plan your work and work your plan. Okay. It's avoid being too selfless in helping others at your own expense. Okay. This placement can struggle with that of being too selfless to the point of giving too much to others and neglecting yourself. Okay. Also, focusing on your physical health and your day-to-day job responsibilities. Just routine and order. It's a very 7 of Pentacles kind of placement. Work your plan and plan your work. Consistency every day, right? All right, let's move on to the 7th house. 7th house. I'm going to take a quick hit on my vape, and then we'll talk about the 7th house. Here we go. Hey, Moonchild. Hey, Pisces love. Hey, Susan. Here we go. Hey, Michelle Lee. All right, very well could. All right, if your North node is in your 7th house or is Libra, one or the other, because the 7th house is ruled by, it's Libra energy there. Okay, so your focus has to shift from yourself to others. You can't become too self-reliant. You have to learn to cooperate and compromise, and avoid abandoning relationships when people aren't like you. Avoid ignoring other people's lives and being so caught up in doing things with your own way that you disregard other people, right? The struggles associated with either a Libra North node or a 7th house placement of a North node, being socially awkward or having social anxiety. This is my daughter. She's an Aries North node, but it's in the 7th house. These are some of her struggles, okay, especially early in life. Okay, my daughter wouldn't even ask a clerk. She wouldn't even order. She would not ask a store clerk where the bathroom was. That's how bad it was for her. Meeting new people, getting close to new people, fear of relationships, right? Learning to be more social and learning to interact with others. Finding balance in give and take, diplomacy, tact, social skills, collaboration, and avoiding being so self-centered and impatient and impulsive in your day-to-day, right? So, 8th house, Scorpio energy. So, if you have a Scorpio North node, or you have your North node in the 8th house, your challenges are releasing things and letting go and embracing transformation, change, and regeneration. Those are where your soul wants to grow. That's where your soul wants to grow. Your comfort zone is staying the same, and security and stability. You're being pushed to embrace transformation. You're being pushed in that direction, okay? And that's actually, if you'll just step into that outside of that comfort zone, that's where you'll feel the most fulfilled, okay? And the happiest. Your challenge is that you're overly focused on the comfort, safety, and security. You have a fear of vulnerability sometimes. You don't like asking for help, but you got to learn to. You struggle with things like possessiveness and anxiety about sharing with others and a fear of loss, okay? So one of the other struggles associated with this placement is delaying enjoying life and just learning to relax, okay? Early in life, it's very possible that if you have this placement, you had to hide your real emotions and be strong, even though on the inside you may have felt like you were falling apart. It's now time to be okay with opening up and asking for help, okay? Avoid fear of the hidden, the mysterious, and the taboo parts of yourself, okay? They're a part of you, and it's important that we integrate those things and embrace those things instead of repressing those things. Again, the focus is embracing change, regeneration, transformation, and deep healing. This is one of the major placements associated with being challenged as far as shadow work goes. All right, so there you go. Let's talk about Sagittarius North nodes, or if your North node is in the 9th house. Your challenge is seeing the bigger picture. Many times you can be overly focused on the details and getting lost in the details and in your immediate surroundings and being all over the place, maybe being a little bit scattered with a lack of follow through. Our focus should be on philosophy, wisdom, and spirituality if this is where your North node is. Avoid jumping from idea to idea and being overly focused on facts and data while ignoring your intuition, okay? Developing a sense of freedom. Avoid wanting to stay in one place. Embrace different cultures and getting out there, right? All right. So that speaks to the 9th house Sagittarius energy. Let's talk about the 10th house, Capricorn energy. So if you have a Capricorn North node or your North node is in the 10th house, it is about learning to take responsibility for your life and being the master of your own ship, providing yourself structure, focusing on your own goals, focusing on yourself more. Avoid prioritizing other people's goals ahead of yours. There is anxiety of leaving the home and family, but you need to overcome that feeling of insecure, being away from that and being able to focus on surviving in the outside world, right? The challenges that you may face if you have this placement: being passive aggressive, overly focused on idealizing the past, and having trouble taking responsibility for creating your own future. You may have had a parent that was self-sacrificing to the point of neglecting themselves, and now you may feel that you need to follow that path. So we need to avoid that, okay? Very important for people with this placement to have very healthy emotional boundaries, okay? Avoid emotional collapse and strong emotional outbursts, being controlled by your emotions, okay? Another part of this is the challenges of feeling insecure and maybe never feeling good enough. All right, 2 more, y'all. 2 more. Here we go. 11th house, Aquarian energy. So if you have an Aquarius North node or your North node is in the 11th house, we need to learn how to not be so domineering, to step back and maybe follow the rules, right? Western, Wonderland, Western. All right. The challenges: feeling lonely, having problems with social skills, and feeling self-centered and being egotistical. We have to avoid being attention hose if this is our placement, okay? Stubbornness, arrogance. These are areas of challenges. Our focus needs to be on helping the community, connecting with others, appreciating the differences in other people, diversity, right? Learning to compromise, avoiding drama. If you have this placement where your North node is in Aquarius or in your 11th house, you have a tendency to struggle with things like being seen as being egotistical, childish, bragging, or an emotional response, okay, or being even overly dramatic, okay. It's about taking you have a very strong creative nature inherent, but it is about taking that creative nature and helping others, serving others with it, okay. In this placement, one of the things that is a struggle is needing to avoid using romance as sexuality to boost your own self-confidence. Very important to focus on networking, social contribution, humanitarianism, and making friends, right? All right, we are to the 12th house, probably my favorite. Probably my favorite because this is where my stellium is. That being said, let's talk about 12th house. If you are a Pisces North Node, or if you have your North Node in the 12th house, well, let's talk about it. Here are your struggles: being too hard on yourself, serving other people yet neglecting yourself, constant guilt and constant anxiety, struggling to forgive yourself for mistakes that you've made. And you need to focus on unconditional love and spirituality and just enjoying life more. Okay. Connection with the divine and the higher self needs to be your focus. Learning to trust the divine, trust the universe, developing faith. Okay. Learning to let go and surrender. Okay. Going with the flow, spirituality and psychology. Developing your intuition is a must. Okay. Meditation and spiritual practices. Another thing that is very, very important, if you have a Pisces North Node or a North Node in the 12th house, avoid overworking to the point of exhaustion. This can cause health problems, okay? And this is kind of like a red flag from the divine that comes out with psychosomatic health problems that are strictly brought about from this placement because you are out of balance with where you need to be, okay? So in and of itself, I know that was lengthy. We went very, very deep there and we covered a lot of information. I would definitely recommend that if you missed any of that, that you go back and check all of that. Okay. Whew. Okay. Good thing I'm a Gemini and I can talk fast, right? Real quick before we go to Libra, because we are going to finish. Oh, wow. Wow. We are going to finish and go. We have done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We did a very lengthy astro chat as promised. Okay. And we are going to pick up with Libra in just a minute, but I want to do a, yeah, exactly. Yes. Miss Roxy is 100%. I want to say one thing. The reason I gave this website right here, astrofix.com. What I recommend is that you look at the zodiac sign plus the house where your North Node is. That website does a beautiful job of explaining all 144 combinations. In other words, if you have a Cancer North Node in the first house, if you have an Aries North Node in the 7th house, it's different. It's different. And I can't give all 144 scenarios, but it's like a marriage between the two. It's like a marriage between the two. Okay. And I used my daughter as an example and myself as an example of the struggles there. But you have to overcome the struggles of not one of those, but both in order to really be where you need to be on your journey that is going to make you feel fulfilled and where your soul is pushing you to go. And when you're not on that path, that's why you're not happy, because your soul is pushing you to go into a direction and you don't want to go there because that's not your comfort zone. Oh, right. So with that being said, feelings check, everybody. Y'all know what this is. Those of you who have been following me for a while, give me a 1 through a 5. Everybody in this chat, 5 meaning I'm on top of the world. 1, I feel like a pit pile of doo-doo. You can do decimals if you want to. You can be a 3.55555 if you want to, but give me a feelings check. Thank you, GM, for that. Give me a feelings check. I've been promising to do that rundown on the houses for you guys for a while. Rising Phoenix is vibing. Nixie's, I hope it gets better. Roxy, I hope it gets a little bit better. You too, Saffron. All right, Legion. 10, you're on a mental break vacation. I like that, Sonia. Drowning in music. I hope it gets better. I think that's better than it's been being drowning in music. Caitlin, I hope it gets better for you. I'm going to tell y'all. I'm going to give y'all mine. Oh, I don't blame you for that, Nixie. I wouldn't dare. Necessary truths. I hope it gets better. Amanda got a vibe going on. Y'all got a good vibe going on. Emily, I hope it gets better. I know, 222 people. Wow. Okay, Drea. All right. Hey, Shay. M Lady's at a 4. Pretty good. Pretty good vibe. Roasting my tortilla, hurricane tortilla up in here. Oh, my gosh. Pisces love. I hope it gets better. I hope it gets, wow, Spiral Star. Thank you for sharing that. Hey, Mickey. So, you've been listening? Okay. All right, Shay. Thank you for being here, Sweet Pea. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you guys. All right, Nixie. Be safe. Stay blessed. Yeah, we are on intermission. We've done Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. We're going to pick up with Libra in just a minute. I'm probably around a 4.5 today, which is remarkable. Remarkable. It's been a roller coaster the past couple of days. I did take off Monday because I had an issue. It's much better now. And yesterday was more about a self-care day. I needed a self-care day, so I took it. And that's probably why I'm at about a 4.8 today, is because I took yesterday off. Right? It's a struggle for somebody with a Cancer North Node. It's a struggle to make myself stop. Right? Well, thank you for that, Zoo. Thank you for that, Zuleika. Right? Oh, thank you, Legion's Dad. Thank you so much. We will probably focus on this in more detail as we go along. I do want to do stuff on the 12th house too. I do. But this just called to me for some reason. Very interesting, because whenever this called to me this morning, I didn't know why. But what's interesting is this. It helped me to understand a lot of what I have gone through personally in myself and other people around me over the past couple of days. So it's like it filled in some blanks. I'm like, oh, that's what the issue is, right? So very interesting. Yeah, I'm probably about a 4.8. I think Roxy said that Mars is on my sun, so I'm feeling pretty energetic today. Feeling pretty good. Spa day sounds amazing. Spa day sounds amazing. I have been seeing some stuff on both here on YouTube and on TikTok about 12th house that I have found helpful. Okay, as I gather information, right? Oh, thank you, Caitlin, for that. Zoo, I can definitely do a personal reading for you. To book a personal reading with me, there's one and only one way. Go in the description box below this video, and that's how I can tell you more about your situation, okay? All right. But I don't do that publicly because I don't want to, for your own privacy, right? And in consideration of the other people in the chat and their time. Thank you for that, Zoo. Appreciate that. Hey, Jimmy Jam. What up? What up? What up? What up? How's everybody doing? We'll say hello to everybody real quick. If you've said hello to me and I missed your name, I apologize. I wanted to get right on into the reading and get rocking and rolling on that. We're going to pick up with Libra in just a minute, but I need to catch my breath if that is possible. Okay, so a 3. Okay, Amanda. So you're a 3 out of 5. I gotcha. Hey, I got Gemini brain times too. I'm a double. So I get it. Natalie, how are you? Pisces love. Always good to see you, sweetheart. Sonia, you too. That Leo North Node, making them candles, being creative, doing the artsy stuff. You're good at it too, by the way. You're good at it. You're good at it. You're a 4? Okay. Hey, Preeti, how are you doing? Yes, ma'am. We can do a career and love reading for you. Go to the description box below the video and book a reading there, and we will be glad to hook you right on up, right? But anyway, how's everybody doing? I didn't hear from, there's 218 people. I probably heard from about, what, 20 or 30 of y'all, right? So, yeah, I'd be curious to hear from the rest of you guys, but okay. Okay. But the chat, thank you guys for talking to me. It does help. And believe it or not, a lot of times when I'm reading and in the midst of a read, say I'm reading for, Cancer or whatever zodiac sign I'm on. I do see the chat. I don't always see it, but a lot of times I'll see the chat comments. And but I don't want to stop the reading to I try to talk to you guys during the reading. Hello, Janita. Yeah, come in and chit the chat. I love it. I love it. I'm glad, Jasmine. What are we rating? What we're rating from a 1 to 5 is how you feel. How you feel today? 5, I'm on top of the world. 1, I feel like a pile of doo-doo. And you can use decimals. So you can say you're to 3.8, 4.258, whatever you want to do, right? Well, I'm glad that you decided to talk to us today, Amanda Lee. It's always good. Hey, Maylene, I love that. I'm in self-care mode. Moon Woman, how are you? Moon Women, okay, how are you? Hey, Diamond Libra, you rocking it. You feel like a 3. Okay, well, I hope it gets better. Jasmine's got a pretty good. Janita's at a 4. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, hey, Christy, 4.1. 3.6 Jimmy Jam. I'm probably rocking about a 4.8 today. Between taking time off and taking yesterday as a self-care day, I feel better. I feel better. You're a Taurus. Okay. Hey, Paul, how are you? Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody. I found these recently, y'all. I am not making any money from this, but I am going to give it a little bit of a shout out. As a person who struggles with hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, my blood sugar will bottom out. I have to eat small meals during the day. And sometimes even when I'm live, one of the things that I've noticed is when I get towards the end of an all signs, my energy will start to go into a lull. And I found that sipping on this protein drink really helps. And I found this. It's got like 20 grams of protein and it's fairly good. It's a cookies and cream flavor. I found it at Walmart. The brand is Alani, Alani, and I get the cookies and cream flavor. And I just sip on it throughout, and it really does help me. And I've noticed that when I sip on one of these throughout the all signs, my energy stays level, and I feel just as good at Pisces as I did at Aries, right? So yeah, it's a thing, right? It's a thing. Hey, Brittany, what's up? You're an Aqua. Okay, Natalie, I gotcha. Yeah. Hey, Beatrice, how are you? I hope I said your name correctly. Hey, Love Libra. I hope it gets better, sweetheart. They do help, Saffron. They really do. Now, I will tell you this. I don't know if it was the same brand or not, but I got this, and then I found some they look kind of like tortilla chips and they were ranch flavored. I'm thinking, oh, well, good. This is going to be like my blue ranch Doritos. And they were loaded with protein. And I got them and I took one bite and I was like, well, I don't think I'm going to deal with that. And they went in the trash. No. But, you don't know till you try. And that's why I only bought one bag. I was like, we'll see how it is, But this, yeah, I can do these. And what I like them really, really cold. So like about 30 minutes before I started the live, I had it in the fridge, but then I put it over in the freezer so it would be super cold, right? And it really helps it to stay right. We have not done Aquarius yet. We are about to do Libra and go from there. But Aquarius will be we're going in zodiac order today. So yeah, Brittany, how are you today? What are you rocking? If you gave a number, I missed it. You'll have to give it again. 1 through 5. I don't know if you want to do it. If you don't have to, but like, yeah, we do care. But your feelings, the reason we do the feelings check in, everybody, just so you know, feelings are important. They matter. And anybody on YouTube or otherwise that sits and tells you, that's a good idea. I like that, Queen Bee. I like that. Anybody that sits and tells you that they're a 5 every day is a bald-faced lie and they're not authentic. Okay. We have days where we don't feel good. Okay. I'll be honest with you. Monday was a rough one. Monday, probably part of that day, I was rocking about a 1. It got better throughout the day. It got better towards the end of the day. I was probably rocking about a 3.5 by the end of the day. Probably would have been higher, but I was exhausted. But I don't know if you guys saw the post on my community page. Oh, wow. Very interesting, Jimmy Jam. No, City. Stop. You silly 12th house moon. Right. my daughter at Drowning in Music has switched over to a higher protein diet because she's working out and she's building, she's not trying to bulk up. She's just wanting to, be more muscle toned, right? And so that's what she's been doing. And I focus on protein because protein is very good for people who have low blood sugar issues because it's more lasting as far as having a lasting effect on being able to stabilize your blood sugar, right? Well, Susan, that sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. So, yeah. I know, right, Roxy? Her Cancer moon is looking at her like, her Cancer sun's looking at her like, you are feelings, right? What do you mean, where are your feelings? Okay, they are you. You are feelings. Feelings are you, Cancer sun, right? Not in a bad thing towards Cancers, but you guys just, for better or worse. Again, that's my North Node of my Venus sign. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? It is, Brittany. It's very difficult to get enough protein in. Lean meats are good, but if you're like me, I like meat sometimes, but I'm always in the mood for that. And when I'm not, I just grab a protein shake and it's great, right? I'm more in the mood for that kind of stuff, like something substantial, like for my night meal. But in the day, I want something light. And, carbs are great, but that's not going to last you and stay with you like, leveling out for protein, right? So that's what I do. That's why I have to do that. But it's all about self-care. It's all about taking care. I don't care what your North Node is. You always need to take care of your body. Never ignore that, okay? Because it can catch up with you, right? It can catch up with you. I identify as a pickle now. Me too, Brittany, but I don't want to eat a whole lot of cheese because even cheese doesn't, even cheese, it does have protein in it, but not like lean meat. Thank you, Wonderland Travel. Thank you for that, sweetheart. Appreciate you. But even then, meat is not, cheese is, it has protein in it, but not like, lean turkey, lean chicken, fake protein like this, stuff like that, right? That's where you're really going to get that protein boost, right? Right. Crave sugar bad at night. Used to eat it all day. Wow. Interesting. Give me 1 minute. I'm still struggling with this cold. Another thing about yesterday, another reason yesterday became a self-care day. I had planned I was going to get up and go live and all that. And this cold is kicking my butt. I'm having a hard time with it. And, I was, I won't say I didn't do anything yesterday, but I didn't pick up the first card yesterday. I didn't need to. I needed to take care of me. I did some stuff around the house, but yeah, but that's what I did. Feel better, change my diet. Right. I'm doing good, Robin. I'm doing good. Beatrice, thank you, sweets. Appreciate you. You guys are so sweet to me today. Thank you for that. 2.5 weeks to recover from it. See, Jasmine, my daughter, I got it from her, and it just keeps coming back. It's just like, and the cough is the worst. The cough is just ridiculous, It's just like sometimes, and I took cough medicine before this live, and I've got cough drops here if I need them, and I'm hoping like heck that I won't, start coughing up a lung like I did, 3, 4, or 5 days ago, right? But we're going to do, yeah, definitely, Robin Vogue. I've been doing that, right? Oh, wow, Caitlin. Wow. Wow, Jasmine. I hope you get to feeling better, sweetheart. Thank you, Beatrice. Thank you for that. Yeah, everybody drop a like. All you have to do, if you don't know how, is up in your screen, you'll see an X on the chat. If you're on a phone, you can hit that X, and then you'll see a screen, and you'll go over to the left-hand side. You'll fill in the thumbs up, and then you can click live chat, and it'll bring you right back to where you are now. Super easy and quick. And if you're on a PC or something, you don't even have to do that. You can just go over there and hit like. It's that easy, right? It's that easy. So, yeah. All right, let's go to Libra. Let's go ahead and get started back on the readings and what they really want. Let's shift gears again, you guys. Where are my Libra friends? Where are my Libras? Where are the Libras? Thank you, Saffron. All right, here we go. Libra. Libra, sun, moon, rising, and Venus. All right, Libra, here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the backstory on your situation because not every Libra is having the same experience. This is going to let you know if this is your story. Take what resonates, check your other placements, okay? And again, if for those of you who are just checking after the fact, don't forget to check Astrology Chat. Very, very, very informative Astrology Chat today. That being said, Libra, let's get the backstory on your romantic situation. The backstory on your romantic situation. The backstory on your romantic situation. Let's take a look. Let's get the backstory, Libra gang gang. Let's get the backstory. Here we go, Libra. Here we go. What's your backstory? Queen of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Very interesting. Queen of Swords in reverse. It's like you made some progress with this person, but then again, why is this? Why are you coming? This feels like you as this Queen of Swords in reverse, Libra. It feels like you're mad at this person. Maybe you went off on this person. It's hard, Wonderland Travel, I know. Give me more on this Queen of Swords in reverse. Were you angry with this person? Did you go off on this person, or did you just not speak your mind? Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. Okay. So it looks to me like, and what I said initially is right. I feel like initially this thing looked really, really, really good. And then I don't know if your person stopped giving to this or started taking you for granted or starting acting, complacent in the situation. Sometimes we'll do that in a connection. It'll start off with a boom, and then the connection just kind of goes womp womp, And it's like I think at first it felt like there was a lot of, success here, a lot of happiness, a lot of growth, and then it just kind of stagnated. And almost wondering with the Eight of Pentacles here, if this person may have gotten their priorities out of whack and overly focused on something else, and you may have felt ignored with this Four of Cups. Okay, that may have been what happened here. Let me get more on the Eight of Pentacles. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Was this person out of balance with work or something of that nature? Let's see here. What happened here? Yeah. Okay, yeah. And I think what happened is this person, and what may have happened here, Libra, is that this person neglected the time that they were, you would have expected them to spend with you. They may have canceled dates or not shown up for dates or something of that nature because something else had them distracted. Probably work, but maybe not necessarily. Okay. But that's what I'm getting is they had their priorities out of whack. I think at first they showed you a lot of attention. They were very, you felt like this thing was very successful. And then you felt like you were neglected. This stressed you out. You may have gone off on them. And then you guys may even be on a break right now or have taken a break. You may or may not have worked, come back together on this thing. Okay. Give me more on this thing for the Libras. Give me more on this thing for the Libras. More on this thing for the Libras. A little bit more on this whole Four of Swords. Why is that here? Why is that Four of Swords here? What was the deal with that? Hey, China K. Here we go. What was the deal with that? Moon in reverse. Ooh. Five of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles. There's a strong question of whether or not you even want this, or they do. Somebody here is questioning whether they even want to be in this connection anymore. Do I just need to move on? I think whatever this is stressed you so much, Libra, that you're sitting here and you're like, I don't even know, man. I don't even know. I think you're feeling like you know everything you need to know about this thing and that you don't like what you see. And you're wondering if you just need to move on and you'd be better off single. That's kind of what I'm picking up. You may have already decided that, or you may be trying to decide that. You could be anywhere in that place. Okay. But I'm picking up that energy of it at a minimum saying, do I even need to work on this thing? Do I need to give this thing another ounce of truth or energy? Is this worth my time anymore? Or is this just going to continue to be blah, 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 right? Thank you, Robin. So what does this person actually want?
What does your person actually want, Libra? What does your person actually want? What are they really wanting out of this thing? Let's see what we can find out, Libra gang. Let's see what we can find out. Do I even want to do this anymore? Is this worth my time? The Lovers in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. Your person is going to continue to deprioritize you, if that makes sense. Okay, with the Lovers in reverse, I think this person has no intention of giving to this thing any more than they're already giving. And the King of Wands is in reverse, the Emperor in reverse. I think they're pretty stubborn on this thing. I think they're pretty set. And I think you probably have tried talking to them. And it was probably like talking to a brick wall, if I had to guess. This person is not coming in as the picture of diplomacy. Quite the opposite. Quite the opposite. Okay. I think this person is pretty set. I don't think they really want to go anywhere per se, but they're as invested as they're going to be. Right? Right? All right. As far as zodiac signs go, we have Gemini, we have Sagittarius, we have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Aries is here as well. All right. In the minor arcana, let's see what we got here. Pretty good amount of earth. Okay. Pretty good amount of water, fair amount of air, and a little bit of fire. Okay. That's what I got. That's what I got, love bugs. All right, let's go to Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, guess what? Let's see here. Let me timestamp for you. All right, Scorpio, guess what? I did your individual reading before I did this all signs, and it is going to be coming out at 1 o'clock Central today. It's already in YouTube, but it's going to be public then. All right, here we go. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have a North or South node or an 8th house stellium, well, this could be for you. All right, that being said, again, check Astrology Chat if you missed that. It is worth your time. All right, here we go, Scorpios. Here we go, Scorpio. Let's get the backstory on your person and you so that you'll know if this is your story, because not every Scorpio is having the same experience, right? And that way you'll know whether this is your story. And also you can check your other placements, especially if this does not resonate. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Backstory for you, Scorpio. Backstory for you. The backstory. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Scorpios. Let's see what we got. 5 of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Moon in reverse. What in the world? What in the reversal is this? This is crazy. Why is this Knight of Cups in reverse? 5 of Cups in reverse. There's a strong question of, do I even need to entertain this with the 5 of Cups in reverse? I don't know if that's you or them. Am I wasting my time? Am I wasting my time here with the 5 of Cups in reverse? Am I wasting my time here? Am I fooling myself with the moon reversed? Is this person going to show up for me, or are they going to be down there? Are they going to be here for me when the chips are down? Knight of Cups in reverse. You're wondering, can I trust this person? Oh, that's the $64,000 question for you, Scorpio, isn't it? Oh, the struggle is real. I know it is, Scorpio. I know it is. Can I trust this person there? You know, just like that song. I sing this sometimes when I read for y'all when this comes out. It's like, can you stand the rain, right? Sunny days, everybody loves them. Tell me, baby, can you stand the rain, right? You know, Scorpios, you know what rain is like. You know what storms are like. You know that better than you know sunny days. Let's see. Are your fears unfounded, or what? What? Give me. I'm gonna just go right to this Knight of Cups in the reverse. What is this Knight of Cups in reverse? I know Wonderland Travel. They are pretty adorable. Look, the sun is on the bottom of the deck. We're gonna look at that. Scorpio, what's interesting is this. What I get your person saying, okay, I've got the 5 of Wands to the Ace of Wands to the 10 of Wands in reverse. What I get and the Sun, see, was on the bottom of the deck. What I get your person is, you know what I think is that your person may feel as though, and you guys will do this sometimes. I don't even think you realize it. I don't think you even realize it. I think your person feels as though you are doing things to test their loyalty. Like, okay, what if I pick a fight? Are you going to hang with me? What if we have conflict? Let me create some conflict and see if you're going to hang with me. Let me intentionally, or not even intentionally, but let me do things to see if you're going to be there, if you're going to, if I, I don't know. I mean, if I start something, are you going to walk away? Or are you going to stick with me? And I think your person is like, stop doing this to me, Scorpio. Take care, Legions, Dad. Love you. Stop doing this to me, Scorpio. I'm down for you, but I don't want to fight with you. I want a smooth experience. So stop testing my loyalty, okay? I'm here for you. I'm getting that you're testing this person's loyalty. I don't know if you mean to. But it's like I think you're observing this person and how they respond to various things that you do. What are you going to do if I do this? What are you going to do if I do that? Are you going to stick with me? And see, Scorpio, you'll manifest the very thing that you don't want. Right? And without meaning to, you'll push this person away. I don't think that's what you want. I don't think that's what you want. I don't think you want to push people away. But I think that's what's happening here. I bet you don't even realize it. If I had to guess. I bet you don't even realize it. But it's like you're kind of pushing them away to see if they'll come back or they'll stay with you even when you push them away. Like, are you for real? Let's see if you're for real. Let's push you away and see if you're for real. Right? And, I don't think you have to be a Scorpio to do that. I think we've all done that sometimes. I know I have. And I got a lick of Scorpio. I'm like, well, I have an 8th house moon, I guess, if you want to count that. Yeah, Scorpio. The 10 of Swords is here. The 9 of Wands in reverse and the Strength card. It's like you're holding back intentionally without, maybe you don't even realize it. I say intentionally. I don't know. But it's like you're holding back to see if this person is going to give up. That breaks my heart for you. That breaks my heart for you because that comes from a place of insecurity and fear of being vulnerable and fear of having the rug pulled out from under you, probably because part of a Scorpio's karma, thank you, Miss Roxy, for helping me to understand this, is having to deal with loss repeatedly. And it's not fun for you. It's rough. And you don't want it any more than you have to, right? But yet your sign forces you to embrace that. And if you're not careful, you're going to keep doing that until this person does give up. And I don't want to see that for you. I don't think you mean to do that. You got a heart as big as the sun, right? You do. This is what your person wants. That's why this is on the bottom of the deck. But I think your person feels in the dark about what you want, if I had to guess, which is kind of interesting that would come out in this reading. We're going to look at what they want, but I think I know. But let's see. I know, Sonia, they are. I love reading for Scorpios for that reason, though. There's something that you guys, you Scorpios, do for my Gemini brain that I can't explain. But it comes from my heart. It comes from my heart. It challenges my mind, but it touches my heart too, if that makes sense, right? They want you to stop worrying and being so suspicious. They want you to oh my God. They want to talk about this, Scorpio. Look at the 2 of Swords in reverse. Can we make nice? Can we just open up? Can we just open up these blockages, these communication blockages? Don't push me away anymore. Open up to me, Scorpio. This is what I want. I want it all with you, Scorpio. Will you let me in? Will you just talk to me and let me in? Will you just be open and honest with me? That's what they want. They want clarity. That's why this Ace of Swords came up. They want clarity. If you want to know what they really want, to answer the question on the board, Scorpio, they want to know. They want to know where you stand. They want the truth. They want to know how you feel about them. Because here's how they feel about you. Right here. They want it all. They want the white picket fence. They want the happiness. They want the power couple. They want the golden retriever. Okay. They want to sit on the porch with you when you guys are 80 million years old and all wrinkled up like raisins. Okay. And drinking your coffee and talking about all the fun times you've had between now and then. That's what they want. That's what they want. But they want to know what you want. Right now, they want to know what you want. That's their immediate what they really want. They want the truth. They want you to talk to them and tell them how you feel. So there you go, Scorpio. I love reading for y'all more than anything you can ever imagine. Heavy Leo energy here. Heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Lots of fire in this reading. Pretty good amount of air and water as well. Pretty good amount of air and water. Wow, Scorpios, you guys always zap me, and I love it. I'm here for it. I love reading for you guys. What a reading. Wow. Touch my little old heart. Touch my little old black heart. Right? Not really. I really have a Venus in Cancer. Y'all know that. All right. We're going to do Sagittarius. Here we go, Sag. I'm going to get a sip of tea now. I just like rejuvenating sometime between signs. I feel good, but I want to keep feeling good, okay? All right, here we go. Let's timestamp for the Saggies. All right, Sagittarius, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to get the backstory on your sitch, okay? We're going to get the backstory on your situation, your romantic situation, so that you'll know if this is your story. Not every Saggy is having the same experience, right? Take what resonates and check your other placements, right? Here we go. Here we go, Sagittarius. Hey, Stacy, what's up? Good to see you, love. All right, lots of Saggies in the house today. Good to see you guys. Thank you guys for being here. Don't forget to drop a like. All right, here we go, Sagittarius. Here we go. Here we go, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, right? Okay, here we go, Sagittarius. Here we go, Saggy gang gang. Here we go, Saggy gang gang. Let's get your backstory. Let's get your backstory, Sagittarius. Let's get your backstory. What the backstory is, love bugs. Well, there's your King of Pentacles here. Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? What the heck is going on here? Huh, the Hierophant is in reverse. That's kind of weird. I'm going to have to clarify that. Is this person I don't think this person is a commitment foe because the King of Pentacles is here. Maybe they just don't want... I don't... And I don't get that this person has broken promises to you. Maybe they have. I don't know. Maybe you thought they were stable and they're not. I don't know. I got to figure this out. Hierophant in reverse, please. Give me more on that. Hierophant in reverse. 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 More on that. More on that. For my Saggies. Oh. Okay, yeah. I got it now. I got your story now. I know exactly what this is about. This started out, looked real stable, didn't it? This was a timeline that came in for you, Sag. It looked real King of Pentacles, didn't it? It started out pretty stable, and then boom, something came out. Five of Swords in reverse. I don't know what these lies were about or games. I don't know, but I think you picked up on something here. And I think that I think you invested in this thing with the Seven of Pentacles here. I think you were patient with this person, which is admirable for you, Saggy. You and I, we're not the most patient folks in the world, okay? You're more patient than me, but you know, you and I are not the first signs that come to mind in the zodiac when people name patient signs. That being said, here we are with the Seven of Pentacles here. Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh, the rug coming out from under you, man. Somebody not down for you. Somebody waffling on you. I don't know if they didn't show up for you. I don't know if they didn't show up for you when the chips were down. I don't know if they may have thrown you under the bus with this Five of Swords in reverse here. Could have been some lies, deception. I don't know. But whatever it is, stressed you the heck out. And you were like, I don't know about this, Auntie Karen. I don't know about this. I don't know if this is final or not. I don't know if this is final or not. Saggies, you're not one to prolong decisions. That's why I'm saying that. That's why I'm saying that. You're not one to marinate on stuff like the fixed sign so much. You're more mutable like me. What is the Five of Swords in reverse about? What happened here? Tell me more about what happened here. I'm getting that timeline, though, is like, things looked stable, worth investing in, and then boom. And then you're like, I don't know. I don't know. Give me more on that Five of Swords. Once again, Two of Cups to the Queen of Swords or something. Oh, my Queen of Wands, everybody. Holy, you are salty, ain't you? Man, you got a bee in your bonnet over this thing, don't you, Sagittarius? Something has ticked you the heck off. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to tell you what, when a Sagittarius gets fired up, get the heck out the way. What are you so fired up about, Sagittarius? You are coming in mad as hell with the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. You are salty. You're salty like a sardine. It's like it looked real good. I think you guys were actually in a connection here. May still be. With the Two of Cups here, everything I'm seeing points to stability, commitment, and then boom, falling apart, and then boom, you get mad about it and going, "Fuck this shit," right? And I mean, that's very Sagittarian, right? And I'm not sure I blame you. I'm not sure I blame you. I can't figure out what this is. I don't know if this was lies. I don't know if this person was sneaking. I don't know what happened here, but there's something that came out that you are not at all impressed with. Not at all. Not at all. In fact, this created big obstacles here. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this is may have been difficult to deal with. Temperamental, I don't know. Bull in a china shop. Sometimes this can even be a player possibly here, even in the upright. But it's like whatever this is left you out in the cold. And I don't know, but there's obstacles here. I don't know, but this feels like Sagittarius saying, I'm out. I'm out. I'm good. I almost think you're throwing again, you're not the sign to linger over decisions, and everything here is telling me you have thrown deuces. You have dipped out of this thing, which is odd. I think you're still mad at him. I think you're still mad. I think you're still mad, Sagittarius. I think you're still holding a grudge. You know you got to work through that, right? You know you got to do the shadow work, right? Because you don't want to take that into a new connection and have that cause the new connection to go by the wayside, right? Okay, I'm just making sure you understand. Thank you. We just had to talk about that. Now that we've talked about that, Sagittarius, what do they want? I don't know if you much care, but we're going to find out because that's the name of the reading here. All right, what do they want? What do they want, Sagittarius? What do they want, Sagittarius? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? They want to talk to you. They want you to come back. They want to talk to you. They want to come back. Can we talk? Can we make nice? I don't want to leave. Will you come back to me, Sagittarius? They want this back. They want to come back. That's why the Six of Swords is here in reverse. They have not moved on, people. They are still invested energetically, and they want to talk to you. That's what this is about. I told you. I knew it. I'm not shocked. I'm not at all. They want you back. They want you back. They want you back. To answer your question, what they really want, that's what they want. I don't know if you want them back. You know, I know you're a mutable sign. You're not quite as likely to change your mind. you know, you're not stubborn like a fixed sign. I'm not saying all fixed signs are stubborn. Don't get mad at me, fixed signs. But like, you know, you can be, but like you're more likely to entertain new information. But I kind of feel like you think you know everything you need to know here. I may be wrong, but that's kind of what I think. That Five of Swords in reverse, I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm thinking, I'm hearing you say, Auntie Karen, I already know the truth about this person. I already know everything I need to know to make a decision. It doesn't matter anything they have to say. This one thing that I know trumps everything else. I don't care if they love me. I don't care if they miss me. I don't care if they can't live without me. Die then. That's Sagittarius for you, right? And I say that like I love, y'all know I love Sagittarius energy. So I don't mean that in a bad way. I think it's kind of cute. It's just me. All right. So that's what I have. That's what I have. They definitely want to make nice with you. All right. Who all we got here on the board? You got Taurus and Scorpio. All right. Who else is here in the minors? Let's see how many of each we got. I've been doing that. I think that may help you guys to know how much earth and fire and stuff. So we're going to see. All right. We got, let's see. What is that? Okay. We've got a pretty heavy amount of air and fair amount of fire, decent amount of earth and water and air and yeah, earth and water. Yeah. All right. So that's what I got here. That's what I got, Sagittarius. You guys were fun to read for today, too. All right, here we go. Let's do Capricorn. Where are my beautiful Capricorns? Are you guys in the house? Hey, Capricorn. I hope you had a good Capricorn season and a good birthday. All right, here we go, Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What we're going to do first is get a backstory so that we know if this is your story, because not every Capricorn is having the same experience. And that way you'll know whether or not it's your story when we look at what they really want. And if it's not your story and it doesn't resonate, okay, check your other placements, right? Here we go. Here we go. And again, you will want to check Astrology chat. It was lit today. That being said, Capricorn, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Here we go. Here we go, Capricorn. Backstory. There's that King of Pentacles again, but then the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Six. Oh, okay. So, okay, I got you, Capricorn. I believe I do. So what I'm picking up is this. Again, I think you wanted, you're an earth sign. Of course you wanted stability. Of course you were coming into this thing grounded and stable and saying what you mean and meaning what you say. Okay. And then you got this Ace of Wands in reverse over here, this false start, this, you know, it's surface with the Six of Wands here. It's very surface. Mama's picking up your person may have been a bit shallow. I think you were more deep about this thing than they were. I think you were more deeply invested from an emotional standpoint than they were, maybe. I think they enjoyed being with you. I think they loved the way that you felt about, you know, they loved how they felt when they were with you. Very interesting here. Very interesting here. Let's get a little bit more on the backstory. See what else we can find out. I've got a false start here with the Ace of Wands here. May have been in and out possibly here with those energies. That can be very, you know what I mean? Very, you know, what? Tumbleweed. Look for you when you see me sometimes kind of energy. And here you are over here coming in as the King of Pentacles, right? Somebody very grounded, stable, not backing away from responsibilities, ready to commit, ready to, you know, looking for something stable. You know, it's Capricorn all day long here. Two of Pentacles here in the reverse, Three of Pentacles, but then the King of Swords in reverse. Very interesting. So, you know, what's interesting is this. I do think this person was very wishy-washy. And you know, what's interesting is I think this thing started out looking good. And then it just went, why is the King of Swords in reverse? Why is the King of Swords in reverse here? Why is the King of Swords in reverse? Why is the King of Swords in reverse? So, I think, okay, I got it. I got it now. I think you talked to this person until you probably felt like you were blue in the face. And I think you felt like you were talking to a brick wall. That's why the King of Swords is here in reverse. I think you tried broaching the subject probably multiple times in a peaceful way, in a non-confrontational way with the Two of Swords in reverse. And I think you may have struggled with that, okay? I think you may have struggled with that because I think it was just in one ear and out the other. In one ear and out the other. I think if I have to say this, I feel as though you exhibited a fair amount of patience, okay? Fair amount of patience. I think you were fairly patient. I don't think you were unfair based on what I'm seeing here. I don't think you were I don't think you were impatient with this person. No, Two of Swords in the reverse is a peaceful energy. That's a diplomatic communication. Okay, that's diplomacy. That's attempting to make peace with somebody who was being very stubborn with the King of Swords in reverse. That's why I'm saying it was like talking to a wall. That's why I'm picking that up in this story, because that's what I'm sitting here looking at. You may have tried this many times. Can we just start over? Three of Pentacles. Can we just look? Let's just wipe the slate clean. And here's what I need from you. And you may have had some promises. Things are going to be different with that Two of Pentacles. I'm making a decision. I'm doing it right this time. And then, right? Okay. What else about this? And then we're going to look at what they really want, because I think I think you got a lot of mixed signals from this person. Strength card. I think they held back. I think they held back a lot. Ace of Swords here, Two of Cups. You feel like I think you may love this person, and you may feel like you could. You wish for clarity here. What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? I think ultimately this person talks and says that they're going to commit or move forward or, deepen the connection here. But at the end of the day, the Strength card, that's the trump card. That's the major arcana, and that overpowers what they say. So what I'm really picking up here, Capricorn, is that their actions don't match up with their words. And you hear their actions much louder than their words, as you well should. As you well should, right? And I think their words are different than their actions. I mean, that's what I'm picking up here. All right. So there we go. Hey, Mark, thank you for that. What does this person really want? What does this person really want, Capricorn? What does this person really want? Let's take a look here. Let's take a look here. They want you. Okay, so this is the thing. I don't think they... Very interesting. You know what the real issue is here? Can I tell you what the real issue is here? It took me a minute to get this, but I got it. I'm going to tell you what this person is focused on right now. The biggest problem with this person, and the reason that they're struggling so hard with moving forward in this connection, Capricorn, you're not going to believe this. They have abandonment issues. They have abandonment issues. And it comes from the past, okay? It comes from the past. They got some unresolved issues in their past. Six of Cups in reverse, Nine of Swords, Queen of Swords in reverse. And I think they still have issues with that. I don't think they're even aware of it. This is in their subconscious, but I don't even think they are aware of how much that is affecting their actions here. And that's why they're so wishy-washy. They're so afraid to emotionally be vulnerable because they're not emotionally vulnerable with you. And they keep telling you, and I think they want to. I think they want to, but the problem is they can't. They lack the ability to because they are so afraid of being hurt again. And so I think this person would like to be emotionally invested, but they are afraid of being vulnerable. Or afraid of being vulnerable. So what they want is they want to emotionally invest, but they can't. And until they work on this stuff, they're never going to change. They're never going to be able to. And that's really what I'm picking up here. All right, so we have air. Well, let me give y'all the major arcanas first, okay? All right, here we go. Well, just Leo came out. In the minor arcana, you have a pretty good amount of air here. Let's see. Fair amount of water and earth, a little bit of fire. Okay. So that's what I got here. Wow, Trippy Sage. Thank you for the feedback here. Thank you for that. All right. Let's go to Aquarius. We're going to do Aquarius. Here we go, Aquarius gang. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Hey, Aquarius. Happy Aquarius season. It is your birthday. All right. I posted on my community page about your card and the zodiac, the star card. So if you didn't see that on my community page, you should go look at that. But anyway, here we go. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, north or south node, 11th house stelliums. Aquarius, we're first going to get a backstory on your romantic situation so that you can know if this is your specific story. Okay. Not every Aquarius is having the same experience, but this will give you a backstory so that you'll know whenever I tell you what they want, whether or not that applies to you. Okay. Brittany, hon, thank you for that, sweetheart. 222. Love, love, love it. All right, here we go, Aquarius. Let's get your backstory. Let's get your backstory, Aquarius. What's the backstory for the Aquarius gang? The backstory. Here we go, Aquarius. The backstory. Here we go. Ace of Cups is here in the reverse. Well, well, well. The Strength card, something holding back here. Page of Cups here. Minimal investment. Minimal investment and holding back. Why? Why is that? Why the holding back here? That's what you want to know, right? Why are we holding back? I think this person talks a good game. They talk sweet to you with the Page of Cups here. But for some reason, there's a delay. There's a delay in forward movement with the Strength card here, the Ace of Cups in reverse. I don't know if it's moving to the next level or if it's making an offer, period. I don't know if they're non-committal or just afraid to move to the next level. What are they holding back from and why? Why the delay here? Why the delay, Aquarius? Get a little bit more on this for you. Get a little bit more on this for you. Here we go. Hey, Maria. What a delay. But I feel like you're rushing them. You are not a sign that rushes people. That's what bothers me about this. And I know I'm generalizing. I get it. But you're not one to rush people. Why do they feel like you're rushing them? Why? It's almost like that's what they're telling you, Aquarius. Why are they telling you that? I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm going to see what I can find out here. You're like, no, give me time. Let me tell you. Oh, this is the issue here. You know what's interesting? Okay, so let me tell you what I'm looking at here. This Knight of Swords versus the King of Swords in reverse. This person wants you to ignore any red flags or anything of that nature, okay, and just jump on in. And I'm not saying they're red flags. There may not be. But you're like, no, patience, grasshopper. 3 of Wands here. Let's let this thing unfold organically. 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I'll make a decision. It's not that I'm non-committal, but I'll be darned if I'm going to be desperate. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. At the end of the day, I'm not going to let anybody be desperate towards me, and I'm not going to be desperate towards anybody else. The energies here may be reversed. I don't know. But this, look, the bottom of the deck, it's like this person is trying to rush you to the altar here. That's really what I'm picking up on. And this is causing you to be suspicious, You're like, why do you feel like you've got to have me hook, line, and sinker? Why are you so insecure? Why are you so desperate? I hear you saying that, Aquarius, and I'm going to tell you something. Way to run off Aquarius, right? Way to run off Aquarius. I just painted the picture. If anybody wants to know how to get rid of an Aquarius in 10 days, rewind and start the beginning of this reading. That would be it. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Maybe this is you rushing them. But, you know, this could go either way. If this is them telling you that you're rushing, I think they're telling you that you're desperate. I think they're accusing you of being desperate. Okay, this could go either way. Hear me out. Here's what's happening here. There is an accusation that somebody is rushing and desperate, when in fact, Aquarius is not one to rush people or be rushed. Okay. And so I think this is causing you to feel suspicious of this person, if this makes sense, because I think they're dragging their feet on this thing with the Strength card here, accusing you of being marriage happy, when in fact you're like, okay, look, it's been enough time. It's been enough time. This is what I'm getting. Okay, I'm sorry. I got a little bit confused. And these energies could go either way. And that's why I got cattywampus in this thing. But I think this person is accusing you of being desperate and rushing them, when in fact you have been waiting. It's been 84 years. How long do I have to wait here? I've been waiting long enough. No, I'm not desperate. I just want you to make a darn decision at some point during this decade or this century. That's what I'm really getting here. That's what I'm really getting here. I'm sorry I got that a little bit backwards, Aquarius. Please forgive me. But I think you're getting suspicious of this person and wondering if they're just a commitment phobe. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see what this person does actually want. Do they actually want commitment here? Let's take a look. Hey, Roxy. Here we go. Thank y'all for being patient, Aquarius. You know, at the end of the day, the Chariot is here in the reverse. The Ten of Wands is in reverse. I'm going to tell you what it is. If y'all want me to tell you what it is. This person just feels like it's too much work to relationship. And that's why this thing is stalled out. That's why this thing is stalled out. I don't see anything ever changing. I don't see anything ever changing. I see this thing completely stalled out and staying that way. And I don't think they want to move forward. And I think they don't want to do the work. I think that's the issue, is they have issues. They feel like relationships are too much work, too stressful, and okay, I get that. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with feeling that way. What's wrong with that is not being upfront and honest about it. That's what the problem is. And if they're not being upfront and honest with you of, look, I'm not looking for a relationship. I don't want the trouble. I don't want the stress. I don't have the time. Whatever the thing is, okay? I'm that way, but I'm very upfront about it. Okay. I'm not out there stringing people along, telling them that I want something that I don't want, or even insinuating it. You know, I'm very open and upfront and honest about that. And that's what you have to do, or you should do, is to always be honest in what you want. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to be, you know, calling Auntie Karen and saying, help me, because I don't know what this person's up to. I'm suspicious and da-da-da-da-da. Right? All right. We got Libra here. We got Taurus. Leo is here. Cancer is here. You've got the fixed signs here, which is Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio. Let's get the minor arcana for you. Got a pretty good bit of air. Mostly air. You do have some fire and earth as well, and water. Okay. That's what I got, love bugs. We're going to do Pisces. I don't think this person wants to go anywhere, Aquarius. I just don't think they want it to move forward either. And I don't know that they'll ever be fair with you about that. I hope so. Pisces, where you guys at? Spicy, feisty Pisces. Where are you, love bugs? Where are those fisheroonies? Hello, Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. North or South Node. 12th house stelliums. All right, here's what we're going to do, Pisces. We're going to get the backstory on your situation. That's how you're going to know if we've picked up your story, because not every Pisces is having the same experience. So definitely take what resonates, okay? And check your other placements, okay? All right, that being said, let's get the backstory on this thing, okay? Let's get the backstory. Let's get the backstory. Let's get the backstory. Here we go, Pisces gang. Drop a like if you don't mind. I do appreciate it. Magician in reverse. What the? Queen of Wands in reverse. What the what? Seven of Swords in reverse. Ooh, Pisces. What in the world? It's like this person, I think you saw right through this. I think this person was trying to be underhanded towards you, manipulative for some reason. Why? The Magician in reverse. I do think you saw through this, or either you learned about something here with the Seven of Swords in reverse. That's a sneaky, sneaky energy. Okay. It can be lying, stealing, cheating, one foot in, one foot out. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely that combined with this Magician card. That's why I picked up manipulative. Okay. It's like this person was manipulative, and it's almost like they were doing things to sabotage the connection, whether intentionally or not here. I definitely feel like you're scratching your head over this thing. A lot of doubts in your mind with the Queen of Wands in reverse. You may be a little bit salty. They may be a little bit salty. I don't know. I mean, if somebody were trying to be manipulative toward me, I would probably be salty. I'm not saying it's right, but, you know. What is the Magician here in the reverse about? What is the Magician in the reverse about? Knight of Swords, King of Swords in reverse. I don't like this person. Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so what I get is this person was probably, I get this person was really manipulative with their words, maybe dishonest, omitting truth sometimes, or bending the truth, exaggerating the truth, maybe omitting the truth. Okay, omitting information, but somehow distorting the information in a way to be manipulative towards you. I think trying to confuse you, Pisces, intentionally. Trying to. Was this person gaslighting you? Is that what this is? Is that what all this mess is about? It's like this person, okay, over here in the Seven of Swords in reverse, this behavior, okay, whatever it was with the lies, the deception, the sneaky, the one foot in, one foot out, or whatever. Okay. And not that I would ever discount that. This could be so many different things. Okay. Or a combination thereof. But it's like when I think this finally came out, this person was gaslighting you and being manipulative and trying to make this to minimize what they did, or to reframe it, if you understand what I mean, in a manipulative, gaslighting kind of way. I'm picking up strong gaslighting here. Strong gaslighting here. Give me more on this Queen of Wands in reverse. You know, if I had to guess why this Queen of Wands is in reverse, Pisces, and this is not funny, but I mean this is a compliment towards you, but I think what I think you're so salty about is here's what I hear you saying with that. I cannot believe that this douche canoe expects me to believe this gaslighting line of crap that they are trying to lay on me. Because you know, you're a highly, when you work, let me tell you, when Pisces works on themselves, they can see through it. Let me tell you something. They have a BS detector. You're so intuitive when you work on yourself. You can see through stuff. And I think why you're so salty is I think when this person is gaslighting or has gaslighted you, I think you sit back and you're just like, how stupid do you think that I am? You did this and I saw you do it, or I know that you did it, or I heard you say it, whatever the case may be, right? I don't know but what you're not done. I don't know but what you're not done. You are. You feel like this person is a big fat jerk with the King of Wands in reverse. Ten of Swords, World card. You are so done. I think you're really trying to call it quits. I think you're trying to pull the plug on this thing. If you're not, you're close to it. I believe Pisces about had enough of the gaslighting. That's what I'm picking up on. What do they want, Pisces? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want? What do they want, Pisces? What do they actually want? They want you to wait on them so that they can disappoint you again. Good God Almighty. They want to string you along so that you'll come back in and they can pull back again. That is, they want to love bomb you and then pull back. That's what they want to do. What a control freak. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sanini Panini. Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate you, sweetheart. Always. I think that's what this is. So if you want to know what they want, Pisces, if that's your story, they want to keep doing what they've been doing. And I'm going to tell you this, whatever Pisces that I have, whoever's energy that I have picked up on today, whatever Pisces I have picked up on, you are not a Dumbo at all. Quite the opposite. You have done a lot of work on yourself, Pisces, and you're very intuitive. Whoever I'm talking to, you've done enough work that you and Neptune are now homies. Okay, you understand your ruling planet, and you can see through BS a mile away. You can see it, hear it, taste it, smell it. When there ain't no way to see it, you just know that you know that you know. Okay, you're claircognizant of the situation, and you know that you know that you know, and you're offended that this person thought you would believe this. It almost offends you. That's why you came in here salty, because you're offended by this. And I kind of don't blame you. But that's what I'm picking up on. This offends you, Pisces. You're just like, what do you take me for? What kind of idiot do you take? Do you really think that I don't see through this whole thing? Do you think that I can't smell a douche canoe a mile away? I mean, that's what I hear you saying, Pisces. Thank you, Corina. Gosh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you guys so much for that. This is what I hear you saying, Pisces. What kind of an idiot do you take me for? Right? I don't know. Don't try to fool and evolve, Pisces. It's just not going to work. Most any evolved sign for that matter, but particularly Pisces. Okay, they're just not the ones. Okay. All right. What do we got here? You got Gemini. Of course, Gemini's major reading. And I'm sorry if it was a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. And if it was a Gemini, can I apologize to the Pisces on behalf of, we're not all bad. Okay. All right. You got the fixed signs as well. Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. Lots of air here. Fair amount of fire, a little bit of water. And that's about it. All right. That's about it. Hey, Rising Phoenix, good to see you back again. Why don't we do y'all want to do, let's do a cross-watcher reading here. Let's do a cross-watcher reading. I think I'll just do it from the tarot. I'll just do it from the tarot. Let me change the banner. Here we go. All right, here we go. All right, cross watchers, this is where you watch the sign of the person that you are dealing with. And what we will find out is the energy of the two of you coming together. All right, here we go. And don't forget to drop a like. Thank you guys so much for being here. Here we go, cross watchers. Aries all the way through Pisces, real quick. This is a fast, okay? All right, here we go. If you are dealing with an Aries, if your person is an Aries, this thing is very unstable. And I think this Aries kind of feels like giving up. Okay. It's just too much stress. If you are dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus wants to apologize for the disaster they caused. May want to come back around and reconnect. If you are dealing with a Gemini, this Gemini is not emotionally invested and not willing to put in the work. Invest in it at all, basically. The Cancer feels like it is done, that you guys just are not on the same page. If you are dealing with a Leo, this Leo, okay, so this is the thing. The Leo is invested in this thing. They feel like you guys took off too fast and they want to slow it down. They do want to invest in this. They feel like it has potential, but they just want to slow down. Okay. Not really, GM. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this Virgo is in love with you, very much in love with you, or feels that you guys could be, and you're like their wish. Okay. If you are dealing with a Libra, this Libra actually feels like this is a time waster and they feel as though they need to heal and move on. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio feels like this thing has a lot of potential. They feel like it's a very balanced yin and yang connection, very peaceful, blessed by the angels almost. Wow, Scorpio, what the what? And the Scorpio feels like this is just growth and expansion all day long. Big Sagittarius energy there with that Scorpio reading for who that is. Okay. All right. But we pulled back those two cards that I pulled for Scorpio were both the two cards of Sagittarius. That's crazy, right? All right. If we're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn feels like this was an impulsive decision in the first place. It would be a going against their better judgment and they are walking away. That was Scorpio. That was Sagittarius. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Sagittarius is walking away, feels like it was going against their better judgment. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, they feel like this is an epic and that it just is best to let it go. Spilt milk, don't try to pick it back up and put it back in the thing. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius wants to talk to you. But at the same time, I think this person is being stubborn. Okay. I don't think they've changed their mind on anything. They do have emotion for you, but they're being stubborn if you guys have had some sort of a rift. Okay. Pisces, the Pisces, I don't think you're going to hear from this Pisces. I think something else has got their attention, possibly work, possibly another person. That being said, thank you guys so much for being here. Love and light to each and every one of you. Don't forget to drop a like. And if you've not subscribed, we'd love to have you be a part of this whole fam. I will get timestamps up momentarily and we will go from there. Scorpio is coming up today, possibly Sagittarius later. Okay. It just kind of depends. I love you guys to the moon and back. Thank you so much. Be blessed.